morning, Lions fans on YouTube. This your boy The Bridge, aka the most delusional Lions fan that you're ever gonna meet. Alright, in this video, man, we just gonna pretty much just be talking about like how the fans feel, the Lions fans, and just like my opinion about like the Lions and how people view them, you know. Uh this is just my opinions, these are not facts. Alright, but the first thing I wanna start off with is when you look at the game yesterday, man, we didn't play a bad game overall. And a lot of people look at it like, well, man, they gave up a 17-point lead in the fourth. But you gotta look at what happened, like what really happened. You know, they lost two corners. You feel me? Like they lost two corners, both to injury during that game, and we lost the star linebacker. So it's like, I mean, those two are our best, corners. And when you look at the game, Trubisky, he attacked the corners that came in. I mean, it was just like we were vulnerable. He attacked it. That's what you're supposed to do. But as a fan, you gotta understand that. It's not that the Lions, just got dogged and demolished. Like it was a few plays that I felt like, you know, um, Patricia, he could have avoided us getting scored on, like the one we was in the red zone. I stated in my video yesterday, like when he called the timeout and number 21 was trying to check Graham. It's definitely like almost a foot in height difference. And Patricia seen it and he called a timeout. So I'm like, oh yeah, boom, boom, yeah, he doing his thing. He caught that, okay, okay. And then he come out, he put him right back in the same position with the same play. And they attacked it and Graham scored. So it was just like I felt like he could have done something better with that, but he sticks to this man defense and want to put corners on the island, whatever. Me personally, I didn't feel like we had the personnel in the game to do that, but we just gonna go away from that. All right. So I also want to just talk about, like these Lions fans that I've been seeing, that, been messaging me and stuff, like, man, you tripping, bro. The Lions is trash. And it's just like, are you a fan or are you a critic? Like, 'cause if I'm dealing with trash talkers from the Bears and then I'm dealing with trash talkers from Green Bay because we see them next week, it's like, why do I gotta explain explain like my point of view to another Lions fan? It's like, bro, like you either ride with the Lions or you're not. You feel me? Like fans, we don't get paid to play. You feel me? We get paid. We don't get paid to do nothing. You feel me? Like we hope that our team is gonna win so we can get bragging rights and to talk our trash for the rest of the year. And that Chicago Bears one really cost me a lot of bragging rights. But it's cool. We see them again. I ain't worried about it. But that's all we do. We show our love. We show our support by rooting for them and cheering for them. When things don't really go that well. I think these guys going out there and playing every week. You know, putting it all out there. The only thing we got to do is just root for them and hope they pull through. But when you go into the game as a fan and you like, well, no, we gonna lose, ooh, ooh, then that's when I start labeling you as a critic. You're not really a fan. You can be tired, you can be, aggravated, but like I say all the time, like on Sunday, when on Sunday, all of emotions need to cease, need to go away. You need to just be rooting. You feel me? Like forget what they did last week. You need to just be rooting. See, we don't got kind of see. It's weird to even say this, but Lions fans, like we're tired, and I get it. But do y'all remember the 0-16 Lions team? You feel me? Like the 0-16 Lions team. I was in Virginia, out here in Virginia. We went 0-16. I wore a Lions hoodie every day. You feel me? And during that 0-16 season, so it's just like, man, like I know y'all went through it too. If you're a real Lions fan, then you went through it and you hoped the next season was gonna be better. You feel me? Like so, a lot of people forget them seasons when we didn't win no games. And when you say the same old Lions, just think: do you think this Lions team that we have now is gonna go 0-16? That's real. Do you think this Lions team that we have now is only gonna win 4 games? Think about that. Do you think this Lions team that we have now is only gonna win 8 games? Me, I got us at 12-4, easy. You feel me? And that's really just me, giving Tampa Bay the respect, because it's Tom Brady. Because I had us at 13-3, but then I'm like, okay, maybe time to figure it out. But real talk, like I got us at 13-3. You feel me? Like, and people call me crazy and all of that, but it's just like, bro, I don't care. I'm a fan. If you don't feel the same way, or if you're not saying we going 15-1, I mean, I don't really think you're a fan. Like, you're more of a critic. You feel me? Because your tiredness have led you to that. And that's cool. That's cool. But just don't bring that energy my way. You feel me? Now, if you want to debate and all of this, cool, whatever. But don't try to change my mind on what I think the Lions will do. Because if you ask me, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to be like, man, shit, they probably going to win by like 14-21. Like, like people was calling me crazy. Like I said, we was gonna win 28-7, and boy was they shook. You feel me? I had Bears fans shook when we went up 23-6. I was like, let's go, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. And then when them corners went down, I was like, like as a fan, like and I kind of had a feeling. I'm like, all right, hold on, just hold on. And when they kicked that field goal, when he kicked the field goal, like I knew. You feel me? Like that's when I knew. So it's just like certain plays, that the coach made were questionable, but that's our guy. You feel me? Like I'm not the biggest fan of Patricia, but that's who leading our team. So I'ma support him. I'm not gonna bash him or nothing like that. I'ma support him. Did he make some questionable calls that I didn't like? Of course. But you know, uh, and then people killing Swift. Killing the man. You know, was I upset? Highly upset. You feel me? Highly upset. But at the end of the day, he a rookie. He just got in the league, and people forget he didn't have a bad game. Like the man did have a bad game. He played a good game. He was just in a tough position. A position that me personally, I felt like he probably shouldn't have been in. If things had went a little better on the defensive end. You know, um, but they didn't. And he was in a position where he had to try to make a catch, and it was a perfect ball. Like I said in my video yesterday, I just felt like he got too excited and he tried to turn around. Before he had full possession of the ball. You know, and then if you really look, his strap was unstrapped on his glove. It was unstrapped, so maybe the Velcro. Like caused that ball to fall out. Like when you look at that play, go back and look at that play, you'll see that his gloves wasn't strapped. So maybe that Velcro rubbed that ball and caused it to drop. I'm just saying. But yeah, like it was a tough play, man. When you look at it like this, it's like you're a rookie. Last seconds of the game, he get a chance to catch the ball. He's seeing it come in the whole way. You feel me? He's seeing it come in the whole way. In his mind, he probably, I'm about to catch the game winning on my first game. And he got too excited. There's no difference from like if a rookie was in the conference, or if a rookie was in the finals, the NBA finals, and he at the free throw line, he got to shoot two free throws, knock them both down. He hit the first one. He like, oh yeah, you never know what's gonna happen on that second one. He almost caught it, but I thought he had it, man. I was getting ready, sending mass texts out to Bears fans. I thought he had it, but it happened. He gonna have many chances, to turn it around. And me personally, I'd rather him had done it this first game than to do it in one that cost us the playoff spot or something. So it's just like, we still got a chance. And, y'all just don't need to lose sight of that. If you gonna be a fan, be a fan. Don't be a critic. You feel me? Like, don't be a critic because the energy ain't doing nothing but just gonna kill the vibes, man. You know. So and don't come to me trying to change my mind because my mind not gonna change. You feel me? Like the Lions are Super Bowl contenders, and I'm gonna keep on saying that. I've been getting, been getting messages every day, bro. The Lions ain't no Super Bowl contenders, bro. You tripping, bro? You okay? We gonna see. I'm gonna either look crazy again, or I'm gonna look. like a genius, you know. And I feel like this year is that year that I'm gonna be a genius. So tomorrow we actually go get some actual content out about these tight ends, you know, talking about these tight ends, and then we're gonna talk about that offensive line because Batai was a big missing part. You know, we missed him a lot. Even though Adrian Peterson did a hell of a job running, you know, so we gonna get into them tight ends and the offensive line. But this is your boy The Bridge, aka the most delusional Lions fan that you're ever gonna meet. Y'all stay tuned for the next episode tomorrow.